Hello, everybody. I snitch. I wore the wrong shirt to show you off. You and your handsome new collar. I love it. Yeah, yeah. And he jingles when he walks. No, no, Mortimer Duke. I was brushing my teeth. I did not change the time. No, I was just late. I'm sorry. I didn't take my phone with me. I went in there to wash my face because it's super hot and muggy, and then I brushed my teeth, and I swore that I had enough time. Didn't. Hi. Hi, grumpy man. Mr. Love me, love me, love me, chomp. Yeah, that's what you do. They're nonstop. Nonstop. Nothing good ever comes from a throuple. I don't know. To each their own. But, I've never seen one work out well. Billy. I hear you, Earl. These cats, I tell you. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me feed the beasts. I'm coming. Oh my goodness, you guys are so cute. So, so cute. Can I please? I need to get a bucket of treats for you. Mm. You're gonna start drooling, why don't ya? Act like you're never fed. And I know better because I talked to the neighbor today. So I put the new collar on Snitch, and he's got his name on his name tag, or my number on his name tag, because he's a very social kitty. And I got to thinking, if he walks up to a stranger and just starts loving on them and they think he's a stray, I may not have a Snitch anymore. So I decided that of all the kitties, he was the one that needed to be collared because, he has absolutely zero survival skills outside of, being feral. He trusts all people. And so, sure enough, I put the collar on him. He goes outside. The first time he's outside, I get a text. It says, "Hi, my name is Madison. Your cat Snitch is over by my house. I've seen him and fed him before, but this is the first time that I've seen him with a collar. I just wanted to let you know." So we had a really long conversation, and it turned out that he was it was a house like right across the street from mine that I've known that he's been playing in, and I was actually quite concerned. I was quite worried that that he was being a nuisance. And no, turns out their partner is allergic to cats. And they had actually begged to keep Snitch. They begged their partner to allow them to keep Snitch. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad I put the collar on him. And like, you'd have about 7,000, 8,000 really upset people if you kept Snitch. Or any of the animals for that matter. Speaking of which, I'm missing a dog. Ava. Would you please stop going under the bed? You barely fit. It takes you forever to wiggle your way out. And then you unplug my BiPAP in the process. And that's really not something that I like. She got chicken today. Raw chicken. Yeah. I needed to freezer package my chicken, so I cut off the silver skin and the fat and stuff. And pre-prep it. And then she gets some of the scraps. And then there's some of the scraps left for tomorrow for her. Use a chunky butt. Use a chunky butt. You're a good girl. All right. Hello, Nana Laura, honey. Hello, Jerry Matthew Boyd. I'll trade you. It was 82 here today. I resisted turning on the AC. I'm bucking the system, man. Oh, I'm so tempted. It's not even the heat. It's the humidity. I know that's people hate when that's said, but it's the truth. I feel ugh. Hello, Frank. Comment of the night right there. Oh, that just made my day. Hello, Wire Mother. Hi, Jingle Bells. Who's my snitch? My baby boy, I love you. Hello, Jin Callum. Hello, Mortimer Duke. Morty's he's shagging in the wagon. Well, gee, Snitch, yeah, just make yourself comfy, buddy. Surprise! At least my teeth are clean. Hello, Jenny Green. I haven't seen her yet. I hope so. Maybe it auto changed when YouTube realized that I wasn't here yet. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't do it on purpose. I really don't. I forgot my phone and I wasn't going to, you know, stop brushing my teeth to run all the way back here to grab my phone to run all the way back there. I figured, I thought I had enough time. Hello, Otto. Cheaper than child support. Hello, Purple Kiv. Thank God. Really happy to hear that, honey. Hello, Spider-Man. You always have the best buffet. Hello, Penny. Right. I should put a GoPro on him. I really should, but I'd be afraid to see the things that he sees. Well, and the funny thing is, the neighbor, she's named all of my pets. Or renamed them, I should say. She didn't tell me what they were named, but I did tell her their real names, so. I know, right? I thought he was putting on some poundage. Under the bed. Her tubby little butt wiggles under the bed, like army crawls it. Knees and elbows. I don't know why. I think it's because the bed is taller than it used to be, and she's lazy. That's all I can think of. No. Keep it. Keep it. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Mark Baggett. Good to see you, honey. Hello, Bettina, honey. Oh no, I would lose followers so fast. ex called me this afternoon. And she goes, "So how did it go last night?" She hates not being able to be here. She hates summer because she's not able to join us. But come wintertime, she'll be back. I'm so glad that you're here. A low crawl. That's what she's doing. And she's scrounging for treats. Listen here, Captain Booty. Yeah. It's probably Mortimer. I did. I even emailed you back on it. She was really good. And the case itself is just wild. I did see that there was a closing argument video specifically as well. I haven't watched that one, but it looks like a different prosecutor does the closing argument, or I don't know, maybe it's his defense attorney. It's a lady with blonde hair. I haven't watched it yet. But what a like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody else, but there's so many questions that I have that I don't know that I want the answers to. Hold on, let me see. See if I'm right. Oh no, I'm wrong. But it was Mortimer related. It was Discord telling me that mine and Mortimer's streak is 430 days on Wordle. Isn't she a cutie patootie? She's all comfy there in the middle of the floor. Thank you, Wire Mother. You guys are the best. All right, guys. So I am going to warn you. The audio in Judge Bowie's courtroom is terrible. But I did my absolute best to transcribe the attorney. There are a few unintelligible moments. And there may be a few spelling errors. I'm quite certain there are. There were a couple that I meant to go back and fix, and I never got around to it. I know, she's such a lady. This is not AI transcription. This was me sitting here clicking the button over and over going, what the heck was that? Whose uncle did what? What? So, and it's just the attorney. You can hear everybody else. But so it is transcribed. And I mean, to be honest, realistically, even if I cut the attorney completely out, you get the drift of the case by the questions the judge asks and, you know, by the testimony of the other person. So it's not like you're missing a whole lot. I don't know. I got a new phone. Hold on, let me look at my old phone. I'm so sorry. I haven't loaded up all of the apps. Usually when I get a PayPal message, it's your package is on its way, because now PayPal skims my email and it imports all of my deliveries and organizes them for me to let me know when I'm getting stuff. That's super handy. Thank you so much, Jenny Green. I did. And I have 3 packages in progress. Thank you so much. That'll actually almost completely cover the remember when the jar of horseradish jumped off of the top shelf, kamikazed into the bottom shelf and broke my veggie tray? I ordered one. Hopefully it fits. I measured it myself, and the measurements seem accurate. It's not technically for my fridge, but hopefully it fits. You are so amazing. Oh, I know, right? Right? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna just put it out there. I kind of gave up a little bit. She was not easy to understand, so. But once I heard the second half of it, I knew I had to do it, no matter how much work it was.
Walter Park Manor Cooperative. Which case is there? All right, is this who was it? Kiara Williams? What's the case number on this one? 2603648. Give me the case number 26 dash. 26 dash. What's the case number again?
It is 26-03648.
Okay. All right, we'll call this one 26-03648-LT Walter Park Manor Cooperative versus Zaria Walker. Appearance for the record.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Kate Parnham for the plaintiff, and my client is present.
Ms. Zaria Walker, good morning, please. Good afternoon. Please turn your camera on and state your name for the record.
Sorry.
I can barely hear you. You're not in a good place to internet.
Zaria Walker.
Okay.
Your Honor, although Zaria Walker is present, she is not the one that filed the motion.
Okay. About the motion.
It is an individual claiming to be an occupant. This is the full hour, so any of these things unauthorized and strictly prohibited. So.
Okay. Case now you got upload up on page. Give me 1 second. And I have to pull it up. Motion. This is about a Chad Hill.
Right, so I can even need
Yes, I don't see a Chad Hill in my waiting room.
So this case called as a to public possession of property due to multiple violations of the occupancy agreement. Ms. Walker failed to appear, so on 721, we obtained the default judgment of possession requiring the defendant to
Right.
and that was on 720. On 724, the legal evidence Chad Hill, who thinks to be an occupant, filed a motion to set aside the default unknown to assume the default reports to be able to set aside as well as the order or motion to stay the eviction. And again, and they'll indicate the defendant who is not the named defendant filed this motion, who has no authority to be there, does not have standing. Again, this is a co-op, they are governed by hybrid employment, shareholder law and contract law. It is not deemed a normal rental property. And subleasing is strictly prohibited for these co-ops. And so the defendant is not authorized to be there, or the individual that filed the motion is not authorized to be there.
So, for those of you who can't, I mean, some of you watching on the phones, and it's hard to read small print on the phones, and it's hard to hear. I'm just going to quickly summarize this. So, Zaria Walker is the person that lives in this co-op rental housing unit. And she had failed to appear, had a default judgment against her for an eviction process. She's being evicted for subleasing the unit, aka moving other people in with her that were not on the lease, along with multiple other violations. After the judgment was entered, the guy that was living with her filed a motion to stay the judgment and overturn the ruling. See how that goes for him.
This is the first we're seeing Ms. Walker. And so here we are looking for today. Then is asking the court to deny the motion to set aside. And I'm not sure if we filed a motion or a an application for the eviction.
I don't see one.
Okay, so then any motion to stay the motion would be sure.
Yeah. We gotta move out there at 7:31. Yeah, you guys didn't file anything with us, an application or order, so.
We were just asking what you deny the individual motion to say.
Yeah, we'll deny. This is Ms. Walker, then it'll be denied. Yeah, Ms. Walker can file a motion because she's on the lease. And the fact that she lives in a cooperative that does not allow sublease, and anyone who tries to, no one has standing outside of Ms. Walker. Let's just end it right there. So, all right, so it'll be denied. All right. All right, well said. Thank you.
Here's Casey has a question.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you would check in on US Bank way.
Right.
The two about retry. So yeah, so I'm here for
Okay. I don't see anyone. Let me check.
I don't it's too I don't know how you can just concerned about it. Says there's attorney done, but
Gun. Okay.
checked in.
I don't see anybody. Give me 1 second. Working.
It's just a pre-trial on my current case.
Okay.
I think it was set for 2, right?
All right.
But I don't see anybody's virtual.
Nikisha, please unmute. Turn your camera on.
Hello.
Afternoon. What case are you on?
With Zaria Walker and Walton Park Manor with Chad Hill.
Is that Walker?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I
Yes.
not in there?
And Chad
Hold on,
Hill's
we-
also waiting to be added.
What's the case number?
1 second. 260368 LT.
Okay. You said 26-0368?
26-03648.
Where A was a 817. Oh, we already handled Walker.
What?
What?
Yeah, Walker was already handled.
So let's give them
We've been here since 1:30.
my favorite dipping sauce. And
Yeah, Walker was handled. The reason is because there was no standing on that. She was on the lease, and from Walter Park Manors Cooperative, they said there's no subleasing on that lease, and so the people who filed the motion, I believe Chad Hill, he didn't have standing to file that motion.
she was
So
going to.
Wait. Can I say something, please? So they said that we did have standing to file the motion because we've been living here since March. We've given Zaria Walker rent money since March. We didn't know about any notices or anything. So
yeah,
even still, when we came down there, we got a whole nother court case right here saying that we could come to court.
right. So our clerks aren't allowed to advise on legal advice, so I know they didn't tell you can come to court.
No,
Secondly,
sir. They didn't
no,
tell
no.
us. I called.
So secondly, too, Miss Walker illegally subleased to you.
No, she did not sublease. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She did not sublease. We moved in together. We were staying with her. My son passed away in March. That's why we moved in with her. But because of everything that was going on, we was dealing with the loss of my 15-year-old son. We just never put ourselves on the lease. So once she got, because if you look at the eviction isn't for non-payment of rent, it's for having us here. Zaria got those notices and never told us, so we never knew. Me and Nikisha never knew. So once we found out was in June, and then
So
after that.
I would suggest you talk to Ms. Williams.
Walker.
So what was decided?
So what was decided? Because we still don't know.
Ms. Williams, her name is Williams. Yeah. So it was decided that the motion to stay the eviction was denied. So, I mean, you might want to talk to Ms. Williams. I don't have the contract with me. Let me see.
So what does that mean? Does that mean we're supposed to be getting evicted?
That is correct.
Okay, how if we? Okay. So how, when, what do we do? How if we were occupants? I don't understand that.
Well, you're technically not on the lease because you just told me we didn't get on the lease.
We were trying to get on the lease, but because Zaria didn't say anything about the notices, she never said anything. So we didn't know until after that. But once again, I have the court paper document right here saying that we're supposed to be in court today. What do you mean?
So, Mr. Hill, I understand your frustration. It's directed at the wrong entity and people. Ms. Williams,
I'm not giving frustration to anybody. I'm just asking for
Mr.
understanding.
Hill, right. Oh, Zaria, okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at another case, but yeah. I think your issue is with her because you were not on the lease. Miss Walker was on the lease. Miss Walker and all occupants got evicted. So technically, it's just Miss Walker on the lease. Technically, because you said you weren't on the lease, but you were staying there. She didn't put you on there. I'm saying your issue is Miss Walker, but I don't think you don't have any standing into the place. You don't. You don't have standing to bring a motion to stay proceeding to get Miss Walker and all occupants out of that apartment complex or that unit. There's nothing we can do.
But so Zaria was supposed to come to court today. So because we're not even
She
supposed to
did
have
come to
court.
court. She did come to court.
When?
She did come to court, and we spoke to Miss Walker.
Today?
Yeah, she came at 1:30.
We've been here since 1:30. Oh, so y'all just didn't let us in the room?
So, first of all, your name is not on the docket. Secondly, we didn't know. Like, I just brought you in. The name was Nikisha, and I'm thinking, okay, Nikisha, maybe she has a case in this court, another court. Like, so I'm not.
Okay. Okay, let
Miss
me call you
Walker
back.
did come in today.
Okay, so did y'all make a decision or an eviction date? I don't understand.
I don't know, Miss. Was there an eviction?
Let me
The
call her. Let
attorney.
me call her.
The attorney is here right now. You can put your
Yes.
appearance on the record if you want to.
Ryan's dad.
On the
Yes, go
at the podium. Yeah, I'm sorry.
the motion, was denied, due to the defendant not having standing, to co-op. The motion, you're not going to see there, so we have not filed the writ yet.
Yeah, they haven't filed a writ yet, so I think that's going to be
So
the
then,
next.
if we have Zaria come in and start another thing, will we be able to go from there? Because she's willing to sign it over to us if the landlord is willing to. We don't mind a background check and all of that. But the thing is, sir, I know this is not your problem. I can show proof. I'm not trying to attack Zaria. We were all in a relationship. So when we moved in, Zaria wanted us to be here. But because of the death of my son, we never put ourselves on the lease. My house that I let go of, I was living in for 5 years. Nikisha had her own place. We all had our own places and we let it go to come here. We just never went and got put on the lease. Zaria got the notices and never notified me or Nikisha.
That sounds like a whole lot of terrible decisions.
We didn't
And
know
Miss-
until we
Mr.
went to
Hill.
pay the rent in June.
So although I can appreciate the.
Hold on, wait.
I
Hold
can
on.
appreciate Mr.
I'm
Hill's
sorry.
reflection.
I'm having a hard time hearing the lady. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Like- Not a standard lease, it is a cooperative. So and according to the operating, the lease, there is no subleasing, it is strictly unauthorized, it is strictly prohibited. And therefore, regardless of what the agreement was between Mr. Hill and Ms. Walker, it is irrelevant because they did not have the authority to sub, she did not have the authority to sublease.
So let's put a twist on it. He's saying that I guess it was a sublease that
It
she
was
allowed
not
him to live.
sublease.
Hold on,
We were
Mr.
living in-
Hill.
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Hill.
I'm sorry.
You're not bringing anything new to this conversation. Relax. So what Mr. Hill is saying that it wasn't a sublease, that I guess Ms. Walker said you can move in with me and I'll put you on the lease. Does that change?
It does not change anything, unfortunately, with the way that these cooperatives go, they're strictly enforced, and it's pursuant, again, it's a hybrid between contract law and corporation and shareholder law, and it just does not apply. It's irrelevant here unless there is some type of authority by the co-op themselves. There is no, you do not have the authority
To move in? So what you're stating is that Ms. Walker did not have authority to allow people to live there.
She did not, without permission from the co-op, no, because it's run like, they own shares of the cooperative, and so you can't just, you can't just sublease that.
Right.
Because she's responsible for her portion, whatever, she's a member, whatever is considered she's the director, whatever it is. She is still responsible for it unless it is terminated by way of statute or by way of the agreement.
Okay.
Not have the authority to proceed.
And for new people to for new people to live at cooperatives, they have to be approved by a board. Is that correct? Okay. So, Mr. Hill, all this stuff
Yes,
we're
sir.
talking about, Ms. Walker didn't tell you. You listened to Ms. Walker, and we literally just went on the record and said step by step what you needed to do to be a part of cooperative, that Ms. Walker was not allowed to do this. You guys need to be approved by a board to live there. So, unfortunately, we're done here. So they have not filed an application to order eviction yet. I don't know how to even move with this situation because technically Ms. Walker is the one who has the standing to negotiate occupancy there, and you two don't. So
Right, and even if she was
Okay,
to
so we
file
got to
a
get her to basically come and see if anything could be done.
Even if she was to file a motion at this point, it is way past the statutory, the statutorily allowed timeframe to file it. The 3 days is up, he filed it within the 3 days. And then there's she's got to meet the 2-prong test with regards to setting a default judgment. So,
right, the meritorious defense and
right.
Good cause. All right. Yep. So, all right. So we're all set. You may want to talk to Miss Walker, Mr. Hill, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can do here from the bench, and the law is clear, and she wasn't allowed to do what she did. And I think you guys should have consulted more with someone who knew what they were doing. And
Yes, sir.
so Miss Walker is out, so you guys have to be out as well.
The only thing they consulted was the bedroom.
And they'll
I
let
appreciate
know.
you for taking your time with me, sir. Thank you.
All right, take care. All right, Mr. Spanolia.
Good
Spaniolo,
afternoon,
I'm sorry.
Judge.
We have Kiera Williams here.
My client is waiting as well, Your Honor, if you want to let them in.
Yeah, I don't know. And this, I guess, the civil side, I don't know, the attorneys that be on the cases, y'all put your names in. Your names are different from the system. I don't know who that is. Who is it?
I'm sorry, his name is Keith with American Avenue.
Okay, yeah. I see a Keith here. I don't know who that is unless you tell me.
American Avenue, Keith. Yep.
Is it Matthew? Matthew?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Is it Keith Matthew? This guy right here?
Yes, Your Honor. Forgive me.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't put who they are in their name on Zoom, I have no idea.
I understand.
Um, 26-02-480-LT, SFR3 Properties LLC versus Kiera Williams, appearance of the record.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon to you and your staff. My name is Paul Spaniolo. My P number is 72366, and I'm here on behalf of the plaintiff and joined by an employee of the plaintiff.
All right. Ms. Williams, good afternoon. Please state your name for the record.
Good afternoon. I'm Kiara Williams.
We're here for a motion to stay proceedings. Ms. Williams, you filed a motion to stop the eviction. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
You may proceed. What are you requesting?
I'm
What
asking.
reason?
I'm asking that the writ be canceled and eviction be canceled. We had a consent judgment in June. I was supposed to pay my portion. I paid my portion. I provided my commitment letters for the agencies. All agencies have mailed off their portion. I can only verify two of them because I personally mailed one of them in from Michigan Works and CCRT. There's only other one reflecting on my ledger. I tried to reach out, so there's no contact information for this actual um, landlord, American Avenue. Everything is through email. So I reached out and they were asking for a picture of the payment, which was not something that we knew from the beginning. So when these agencies mailed over their payments, they didn't take pictures. But I had secured enough assistance to have a $365 credit in my account when it was all said and done. I myself provided $3,600, and after I paid the $3,600, my portal was locked. So I was unable to pay July's rent, which is in escrow right now. I did not know anything was going on until I received the eviction. I did everything in our consent judgment, and I still got an eviction filed against me.
Mr. Spanoia?
Judge, there was a consent judgment for the total amount, $6,517.45. It was due on or before June 26th. I filed, actually, not even just after the date, but July 2nd. At that time, there was payments reflected a ledger of $4,621. Miss Williams was not current. She did not pay the full amount. Furthermore, the judgment doesn't identify that if she pays some amount, it somehow forgoes an application for writ. The total amount needed to be paid regardless of who was paying it. Additionally, just anecdotally, right now, there's still, as of today, $4,793.03 owed. So, clearly, if
So I can't pay. They
Hold
locked
on,
my
Ms. Williams,
portal.
hold on. Ms. Williams, hold on. Continue.
So, Judge, as I was saying, even if we take that amount that she put in escrow, which is supposedly, I don't know what it is, but let's assume it's a month's worth of rent, she still didn't make the full entire payment. This was I mean, there's July now that's owed. This was for up till June. So, I mean, we're, my client as a policy does this, Judge. They make the portal and tell individuals that they have to send in certified funds for the very reason that they don't want to take their money only to have them evicted. So, and Miss Williams, I've talked to her about this, and I told her that. That's why they wanted the evidence of certified funds. This is not the first eviction with Miss Williams. And she knows that the portal gets locked up if it
Never.
goes to eviction status. So,
So,
you
so
know,
we
I mean,
we
the whole point of not taking any money is so we don't take money and then still proceed with the set out. Unless they provide evidence of the payment and my client says, okay, well, we actually got payment now, we'll not proceed, or we'll, quash the writ or set it aside. But, it didn't happen here.
So how much does she owe currently?
Currently, as of today, at this minute, it's $4,793.03, Judge. And assume that doesn't account for the money in the escrow. So because I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
So she has $1,515.68 in escrow. So that leaves $3,277.35. Ms. Williams, do you have that? 3,000.
So they have a check for $1,500, as well as
1
two
second.
other checks that equal $700 to go along with that.
Judge, all checks have been posted.
They have not. So
I mean,
I
my
actually
client
spoke to
is
the
here to-
landlord myself, who himself told me he was not. He was actively holding those checks and refusing to put them in my account. I've been trying to pay rent since July after they received the
Time
36.
out. Back up. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but there's points where I need clarification for myself. So you said who's holding the checks, Ms. Williams?
So I don't know who it is because I don't have an actual phone number. Everything is through email. So when I contacted them by email because I was confused as to why eviction was filed, I asked them, I said, well, everything that has been committed to has been mailed in because it's not here. It's in California. Everything has to be mailed in. He verified because one of the checks I had to send myself, so I did it certified
What
mail.
check was that?
It was for $1,500 from Michigan Works.
Okay, where's the $700 check?
It's two separate checks, one for 400 and one for 300. They were coming from Birmingham First Church and Saint Damian's.
Judge, I do see in the ledger, and my witness would testify on 7/2, there was a check mailed KM. It says there's a note for $1,500 there. That was the last check I show in this ledger posted. Prior to that, there's a check on 6/26 from Christian Community Response Team for $1,000.
Good grief. That is 4 separate assistance organizations spanning over multiple months now at this point. Look, I get that people fall on hard times. I get that sometimes people need a hand up. But services are not meant to subsidize your lifestyle so that you don't have to pay your rent. Taking advantage of churches and the government resources on a continuous basis is just, it's disgusting behavior.
And then there was a check on 6/24 or a payment by Stripe for $3,621. So, Judge, when I filed, like I said, I accounted for the $1,000 and $3,621.61. The other one, I mean, and still, even if I would have known about it, I filed this before that check posted, still isn't sufficient to cover the amount that was a consent judgment. I don't have any other checks. Those are, Miss Williams has some other checks that we want to ask Keith about. We can do that, but I don't have anything else reflected in the ledger, Judge.
All right.
So yeah, when I contacted them by email, because I was confused because I did get, in which they told me that I could provide the commitment letters. This is from them through email, and they would post it in my account until they received the checks, which is why I was so confused. And even in July, since the month of July, I have been trying to pay rent. I have not, I've been blocked from paying rent. So I would not have had a balance,
So
even in
Judge,
So
July when we filed.
Your
I'm
Honor,
sitting here with $3,277.35,
if
and we have no clue, and I don't even have a ledger. So
if we could get current with that
that's
today, my client probably wouldn't proceed with the set out, of course. I mean, we can ask Keith. Do you mind if I ask him, Your Honor?
you may sir state your name for the record and who you represent.
Keith Matthew, representing SFR3.
All right, can someone upload a ledger next time because all these numbers and
Certainly.
In
thank
which
you.
the
Mr.
Come on, Ms.
Matthew,
Williams, relax. I want to talk to Mr. Matthew. So, sir, what does the ledger reflect and what do you have?
Currently, I show the balance owed as of today is $4,793.03. As far as the payments that were mailed, we do have 2 mailed-in payments that have posted to the account. Like our attorney mentioned.
What are those payments?
$1,500, which was mailed in and posted for July 2nd. And then
Okay.
also $1,000, which was mailed in and posted for June 26th. Besides those 2 payments, there was a payment online for June 24th for $3,621.61. Outside of those 3 payments, we have no other payments currently on hold for the account anywhere.
All right, so the court has 15,1568 that we're going to send to you. So that should take that 479303 number down to $3,277.35. Now, Ms. Williams, how you gonna make this up? This $3,277. What do
so
you
I
have on hand in cash right now? Just answer that question. What do you have on in hand on cash right now?
right now I have 600. I would have to call, which I've confirmed with St. Damien as well as Birmingham First that they have sent off those payments. So
What payments?
so those were the 2 checks. One was for 400 and one was for 300. So this was what was accepted in my consent judgment, in which I have the email in which they stated that they would receive these payments. Now, before, if the portal had been open before he filed, I had payment to bring zero balance, but my payment was refused. So I'm confused as to I'm being punished for eviction when I had payment. They blocked me from
So,
payment.
all right. So, and I don't mean to go past that point. I'm trying to get to a solution that keeps you there and keep them paid. So let's take for what you're saying for fact that you could pay 600 today and 700 is on its way from the different support organizations. You still have $1,977.35 remaining.
Which I could have paid, and I'm not even gonna lie, because of this, I have been looking for places. I've paid $600 in application fees in the last 2 weeks, in which their ledger is off. Right now, I have proof they put on my ledger. I can't get another place because they put on my ledger that I was $88,000 behind in rent. I have not lived here long enough to owe $88,000, nor have I damaged the property. So I can't go anywhere else, because my ledger is showing I owe $88,000 in rent, and I can upload that.
That's fine. So this is what we'll do. I'm going to adjourn this 2 weeks. $3,277.35 needs to be in the hands of the plaintiff and credit for, or I'm gonna have to deny your motion to stay proceedings. So I'm gonna give you a couple weeks to get that in hand. And reach out
Okay,
to
are
some
they able to
organizations.
unlock the portal so I can
Well,
make the payments?
Can I interrupt and propose something? Assuming Mr. Matthew is fine with this, if this would help facilitate closure and finality for everybody, because my client is out of town, I will be the conduit to take the check. I'm local. If she wants to bring certified funds or a money order to me, my office is in Royal Oak. Let me finish, please. To Royal Oak, I will be more than happy to take them. photocopy them, send them to Mr. Matthew, and mail them to my client. If that would help everybody.
So originally, that was what
Ms.
the
Williams,
agency was asked to
Ms.
do
Williams, Ms.
and was
Williams,
denied.
listen, Ms. Williams, this is what you're going to do. So I don't care what agency, whoever, if Jesus didn't say it, Judge Bowie said, this is what you're going to do. You're going to do exactly what he says, because you don't need to be fighting over how you want things, because your back is against the wall here, and they're trying to help you. And I'm trying to work with you. This could all end. I could
Okay.
end this all today. All right, so 3,277.35.
Oh no, Your Honor. After that little when you said that they're trying to help her, no, I think you should make it all end today.
Now you said 600 you got in hand, 700 of, so you're gonna do that 600. So you don't have to worry about $700 of that. So you're just responsible for, let me put the 1977.35 plus the 600 you owe. So you got to get them 2577.35. And like I said, the $700 you said is already mailed off. It's in the mail. We'll figure that out. Okay.
Okay.
So 2 weeks, we're all set. Same time, same place, Zoom.
Miss Williams, I invite you to call me. I invite you to.
I'll put you through in the breakout room.
Oh, okay, thank you.
The 31st. Yes. All right, and when you're done with the breakout room, you're free to leave the meeting.
Good afternoon, Mr. Williams. You have 2 cases and you have a balance of $1,142. Sir, were you on a payment plan? Can you unmute, please?
There we go.
Oh, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me then?
I can, but it shows you're still muted, but I can hear you. So that's interesting.
I
Can
do not
you hear
understand.
me?
I can hear you, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you have 2 cases. Were you on a payment plan?
I want to dispute the littering charge. I did not litter.
Okay. Sir,
And I,
just
when-
one second, okay?
Yes,
This is from, let me go back and look, okay? It looks like this was from 2024. And
Yes.
it appears you sent an email asking if you could do community service. So that would mean that you entered a plea. So you can't dispute the case now, okay?
Understood.
So it looks like at one time you were given 4 hours of community service, and then in June of this year, you went on a payment plan because you were arrested in Mesquite, and you were given some credit on the camping case. You were given $150 credit, I believe, on the camping case. And then the other case, so if you want a payment plan, we can do a payment plan. If you want community service, we can do community service.
I'll just enter into a payment.
Okay.
But I would
So
also like to inform you that the officer who charged me, I would like that video evidence reviewed because I woke
Sir,
up to a gun in my face.
that ship is sailed. I can't review. I can't go back and look at something where there's already been a conviction. Okay.
I don't understand why not. Do I need to go back and file an official report? Because the way that was handled was extremely wrong.
Okay. So, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but the reason you're here is because there's already judgments against you, and you entered into
understand
pleas on
that.
those
Yes, ma'am.
cases.
And okay, guilty. I don't agree to the littering charge,
Okay, you've
but
already
if it's
pled to
already
that.
there, it's there. That's fair. Okay? Fine. But I would like to make an official report against Officer Weinstein because he woke me up with a gun to my face.
Okay, you'll have to
And
do
you
that
can go back
through the
and-
you'll have to do that through the police department, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
He is not one of my employees, right? I'm the judge, so
I understand.
he was employed by the police department.
Mr.
And-
Williams, just so you know, he's no longer employed here.
Who was that?
You're welcome to contact IA and file a complaint, but he's no longer a member of our department.
Understood.
So, if we do a payment plan and you pay $50 a month, when could you make your first payment?
It would be on the first of every month. I'm on
Okay.
disability.
Okay, so do you want to set that first $50 payment up for September the 1st?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so so your first $50 payment will be paid September the 1st and then the first day of each month thereafter, okay?
And how many months is that? I'm sorry.
Well, since it's $1,100, it's going to be about 22 months, 22, 23
Can-
months.
Can you do 100?
You can pay more. You can pay more, but the minimum due would be at 50, okay?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Costa
And
will,
will that
well, just a
come
second.
out
Ms. Costa,
automatically?
just a second. Ms. Costa, will he need to see a clerk?
I would prefer if it come out automatically.
We can't do that. We can't keep cards. I know everybody would
Oh,
like for it to come out automatic so we don't have to think
Yeah.
about it. But everybody asks that, but we don't have that. We don't have that sort of system. So, is he gonna see a notification? Okay, you're gonna see a notification on your screen to join another room. You'll join that room and you'll fill out paperwork with the clerk in that room, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh. And yes, I found a soft set earlier. It might still be up. Oh. Try not to be mad. You know Sassy loves you. Billy did the pet, purr, chomp on my arm earlier today. Twice, actually. But who's counting? Yeah. Yeah, which agency did he go to? And why is he no longer there? I don't know. Yeah, here's my buddy. All right, give me just a second. I'm gonna see if that case is still up. I know it's not a very long one. I know it isn't. Oh, for crying in the mud. I probably passed it. Be quicker just to do this. All right. All right, I remember what the defendant looked like. I think this is it. All right.
Recorded. So, so I would ask the court to consider he is a single father of a 5-year-old daughter.
All right. I'm gonna put this on. I unfortunately have to run to the bathroom real quick. So hopefully I got it in the right place. It's not in the right place yet, but it appears like there might only be one case ahead of it. So, gosh, that doesn't look like what. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that I got it in the right spot. All right, guys, I'll be right back.
This is file 26-01437, the people of the state of Michigan versus Davion Raquan Davis.
Good afternoon, Sharissa Johnson on behalf of and with Mr. Davis. We are here for an arraignment today on charges of R&O, 3 counts with an A and B misdemeanor attached. We have no objection today for the arraignment to be held in this format. We do acknowledge receipt of those charges. I'd waive the formal reading and stay my client mute and ask the court to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. I'd like to address bond at the appropriate time. Thank you. I will indicate that I advised him of his rights. He is going to be asking the court to appoint an attorney through the MIDC, and I indicated to him that he would be filling out paperwork, that he's going to get 2 dates, one for a probable cause conference and then one for a preliminary exam or a probable cause hearing determination with regard to these charges. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Mr. Davis, you will be notified by mail as to the date and time for the probable cause conference. It will be a Zoom hearing. Then they will give you also the notice of the preliminary examination. The probable cause conference is supposed to happen within 7 to 14 days. The preliminary examination will follow within 5 to 7 days after that. The exam is an in-person hearing. And when you make the request for appointed counsel, please fill out the form completely. The information that's requested on the form is the information the court needs to make an informed decision as to whether or not you qualify for appointed counsel. Yes, the bond. Ms. Johnson, please.
Thank you.
Ms. Johnson, before I missed.
Yes, sir.
We have a detective that will speak to bond, and I think it's fair to you to hear him first.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Detective Banner for the Royal Police Department. Mr. Davis's criminal history is relatively limited, not a whole lot on there. He does have a few traffic warrants for his arrest that haven't been taken care of yet. He is currently charged with 4 crimes involving resisting and assaulting. So that does raise some concern. So I'd ask for a cash bond with a 10% provision.
Thank you. Do you have any statement as to him returning to the venue of the alleged violations?
I have no issue with him returning there, that it's his place of employment, just no drinking.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, were you able to hear that?
I was. Thank you.
Please.
If I may, So I am going to be asking the court for a personal bond and not a cash bond. I am aware that there are 4 charges, all involving assaultive behaviors in nature. I just remind the court, and the court's well aware of the circumstances surrounding this incident. Apparently, there were at least 30 people that were involved in a melee. My client was apparently, or from what the detective indicated in the swear to, was trying to defend a coworker or colleague at his place of business. It got out of hand. I'm not sure if drinking was involved specifically with my client because he was working. I'm assuming that there wasn't, but I don't know. Mr. Davis, I'd ask that you not shake your head one way or the other. So just, we are being recorded. So So I would ask the court to consider he is a single father of a 5-year-old daughter. He is currently the sole responsible parent for that child, and she's been with his mom, the grandmother, since he's been incarcerated since Saturday. At 5 years old, I'm assuming she's probably needing her dad to help her get ready for school and get things in place so that she can go to school. She hasn't started already. He does not have any prior criminal history at all with assaultive crimes. He's not been in trouble other than some minor traffic matters that he knows that he has to take care of, especially while he's on bond, if the court were to grant him our request for a personal bond. He indicated to me that he believes that his job would still be available to him if he were released and able to go back to work. So we're hoping the court will take that into consideration when giving him a personal bond in this particular matter. Thank you.
Well, one of the factors here, I understand that this was what's been described as a very large melee. We've got a couple, 3 dozen people fighting outside of a bar. Bouncers were able to get the fight outdoors, apparently. But the 3 alleged victims on the felonies are police officers. He wasn't defending a co-worker obstructing, assaulting a police officer. And these are felonies, 2-year felonies, but felonies. So these are serious. Well, I don't think there's any allegation that he was consuming alcohol at this time. So I'm not going to address not drinking. I'm not going to prohibit him from returning to the venue of the alleged crimes. But this is a serious matter. And the bond will be $10,000, cash, surety, or 10%. Given that the 3 of the crimes, the alleged victims are police officers. Again, Mr. Davis, please do fill out the form completely requesting appointed counsel. Thank you. Ms. Johnson, we have now the other 3 have retained counsel.
Okay. So you're all set with me?
I believe it. I don't think we're going to be doing any more. The 3 that we've got left.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Mr. Friedman. They're moving the electronic device from the person we just arraigned to one of your clients here. I don't know which. I think they got 2 devices going, but now it doesn't help.
Well, do you want to handle all 3 of these at the same time? They're all the same arraignment, I believe, but however you want to handle it, they're all coming from the same offense.
Two of them are in one cell and one of them's in the other cell, so you could maybe use both devices unless you get feedback from.
The feedback could be a problem. Because they're not in the same room, I don't think we can use the same device. Who's in front of the camera now?
Oh, Henry.
What is your name, sir?
Sorry, Your Honor, Henry Kiesel.
For the record, this is not the one that I was hoping it was. But that's okay. That's okay. Maybe our man of mystery. I will go look for him while this is running, and hopefully I'll find him.
I did not hear his name.
Henry Kiesel, Kiesel.
Kiesel and Macklin should be together.
I see Macklin.
I go with both of them.
See Blonsky. This is Kiesel. Okay, this is file 260144, people of the city of Royal Oak versus Henry Kiesel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court, Lowell Friedman, P56185, on behalf of defendant Henry Kiesel. Henry, say your name out loud for the record, please.
Henry Kiesel.
Thank you.
Are you and your client consenting to having this hearing conducted on the Zoom platform?
Yes, Your Honor, we consent and we appreciate the opportunity.
As to a formal reading?
Judge, I'm curious because charges were not detailed when I was at the police station earlier today. We'll stay mute on all the charges. Is it a disorderly conduct or is there more to it?
The charge is an assault or an assault and battery upon the person of another, to wit, Henton Barnett, and it is charged as a 93-day misdemeanor.
Okay, so as to the formal reading, we waive the formal reading, stand mute, Your Honor.
Plea of not guilty does enter.
Thank you.
There'll be a pretrial set by the court by mail.
Okay.
The address we have for your client is on Old Beach Road.
Yes.
And the city is Etobicoke.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. It's now Toronto, but it's Etobicoke. Yes, Your Honor.
And this is in the this is a territory as opposed to a province.
Well, it used to be Etobicoke, but now it's just a suburb. It's actually Toronto. But now they're changing it. It's the city of Toronto now.
The mailing address, Your Honor, is Toronto.
Okay. The postal code is M9W3K3.
Yes, Your Honor.
And when he mails to Old Beach Road, when the court mails it, it should go to Toronto.
Yes, Your Honor. It will go to my house in Toronto. Yes.
Okay, but if the court uses Toronto as the city as opposed to Etobicoke, that Toronto address will get it to you.
Yes, even if they put Etobicoke, it will still come to my house.
But yes, Toronto, Judge.
So the pretrial conference will be a Zoom. And therefore there be no problem with travel for that matter. And then as to bond, if you would.
Judge, my client is 58 years of age.
You know, Mr. Friedman, I'm going to ask the detective if he would speak to bond first, and then you won't have to respond later to what he said.
Very well. Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Your Honor. Detective Barrington, Criminal Police Department. I did want to point out that Mr. Kiesel had two charges. One is the A and B, and then there's a second charge of disorderly fighting, which is a 90-day misdemeanor. In this matter, his criminal history, we didn't see anything from Canada. There's certainly nothing from the US, so I would be all right with a personal bond with no new crimes and no drinking for the till the case is resolved.
Were you able to hear that, sir?
I did. Yes,
sir.
Your Honor. Yes, and I for the judge, my client is 58 years of age, as indicated by the officer, no priors. He resides in Toronto with his wife and his son, same residence for 30 years, owns his own business. He's been the owner of Admiral Marine for the past 32 years. He's no flight risk. If I heard you correctly, Your Honor, I believe I heard that the pre-trial would be by Zoom. I'd ask for a personal bond.
Okay. The one thing I did want to confirm is that when Detective Bringa mentioned the fact that there is a second count, and that's the disorderly person count.
I've noted that.
Mr. Kiesel, the purpose of bond is not to punish anybody before trials, to make sure they get here for the trial and to protect the safety, to ensure the safety of the public pending. It's the other thing I want to address right off the bat here is that the standard bond conditions do not permit someone to leave the state of Michigan without the consent of the court. You're charged with 2 misdemeanors here. I'm going to note that you have the permission of the court to return home pending the trial.
I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Pending court proceedings.
I appreciate it.
And I think you're coming back and gonna.
You have my word, Honor. I have to come back.
You've retained counsel, well-respected counsel, and that all goes to indicate to me that you do intend to address this matter as they develop. So it's a personal bond. You do not need to pay money to leave. You will receive the notice for the pretrial in the mail, and it will be a Zoom. You're all set then.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Henry, when you released today, if it's possible, I'll have all 3 of you guys walk over to my office. I'm on top of Starbucks. You just ask anybody where Starbucks is. I'm right here.
Yep. Okay, no problem.
Okay, see you shortly.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. I found the right one.
You know, I
Because you don't have it, yeah, you turned it, that's what you do. Uploads it.
Do you get them both?
Yes, sir.
Let's see who we'll start with here.
And Mr. Bay would that's Mr. Bay.
Okay. This is file 26-01416. People of the state of Michigan versus Malik, name Bay. We also have files 17-02223. People versus Clarence C. Leggett, Leggette. File 20-01404. People versus Clarence C. Leggett. And we have 17-02224. People of the state of Michigan versus Clarence C. Leggett.
Thank you, Your Honor. Andrew Stacy on behalf of Mr. Bay, appearing consenting via Zoom. This time, ask that all bench warrants be withdrawn, please.
Mr. Bay is also known as Clarence Leggett. Start with the Bay case. There is no bench warrant in the first case.
No, just from today.
He consenting on all these files to proceeding on the Zoom platform. Mr. Stacy, are you consenting to the Zoom platform?
Yes, we have and do.
And he's waiving the formal reading.
Yes.
So plea of not guilty will enter. Set a pretrial. His notice will be sent by mail. On this file, the address he has is Dolphin Street. Is that still good?
Yes.
Do you have a phone number for him?
It is 313.
On the other files, he's requested appointed counsel. Is he doing that on this one?
Please. Please.
Address the issue of bond after we go through the other three files. The file that ends 223 in 2017. He was last in court on that. 2021. Bench warrant was issued. 21. We will.
I have no idea. God bless the people, so.
Recall the bench warrant. Reset the hearing. Respond in a moment. File from 2020 that ends 404. Do the same thing. Bench warrant.
I don't know. I don't have it yet. So. More, I'm good.
Reset the hearing. We'll address bond in a moment. File 2017 that ends 224. We will recall the bench warrant.
Sorry, say that again. Yeah, they go over the charges. Yeah, I'm sorry. They're coming. No, they just tell you what your charges are for now. And
Reset the hearing.
The judge has to go through all of your warrants, all of your charges. There's a lot of them, sir.
That's okay. As to bond on each of these files, Mr. Stacer.
Thank you, Your Honor. I did discuss with Mr. Bay, obviously with the litany and outstanding amount of traffic cases that he has, that if he were to walk forward and kind of embrace the Operation Drive at this court, it might be exactly the cure to suit what ails him at this time. Seems receptive to it, but I know Mr. Bay's track record might not indicate that he's going to follow through on that. And Mr. Bay, we had that discussion about that Operation Drive, correct?
yeah.
And is that something that you would like to participate in, but you can only do that by showing up to court, right?
You okay. Explain that again.
Operation Drive, about reinstatement of your license and maybe some court consideration and assistance. That is a program that you and I discussed. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's something you're welcome to. You're accepting to participate in, but you got to show up to court, right?
Yes.
And Your Honor, with that being said, understanding what the bonds were, I did discuss. I let them know if there's any other warrants that we're not addressing those, only what's here at this court. Ask Your Honor to proceed with reasonable bond, please.
Well,
And he said that I could participate in the program and I would get credit for that.
As long as you show up to your court dates, yes, but you keep skipping them, you don't. You can't.
You'll have to give up some of your wild, outrageous, unfounded beliefs, but yeah, sure.
Well, see, at the time I didn't really have I ain't gonna say, it was no excuse, but by me being retired and not getting much, I was scared because I felt like I had no way out. So by participating in the program, I feel like that would help me, try to remedy this.
There's been numerous filings filed by the defendant in these files. There's an affidavit of material facts that was filed at some point in the past. There was a declaration of foreign registration and index that was filed. There was a judicial notice of foreign judgment, foreign registrations and index. There's a warning file. A warning from reads, I, Dr. Hendo L.L. Henderson, ad hoc judge of the Universal World Court, etc. And that's not halfway down it's not a quarter of the way through the pleadings that have been filed. We're going to reserve the last one.
I gotta hear that again. Whoa, Billy, please don't help me. Dag nabbit, Billy.
Etc. And that's not halfway down it's not a foreign registrations and index. There's a warning file. A warning from reads, I, Dr. Hendo L.L. Henderson, ad hoc judge of the Universal World Court, etc. And that's not halfway down it's not a quarter of the way through the pleadings that have been filed. We're going to reserve the last one for the most recent case for last. As to the bond in the state case that goes back to 2017, the bond was set in 2021 at 5,000 cash surety or 10%. The only thing that's changed since Judge Meineke set that bond is that the defendant was arrested again. In that matter, the bond will stay at $5,000 cash surety or 10%. One. In the file that goes back to the year 2000, bond was also set at $5,000 cash surety or 10%. The only thing that's happened in the interim is the defendant has been arrested again for the same thing. Bond will remain at $5,000 cash surety or 10%. File that ends 223 was begun in the year 2017. The identical bond, $5,000 cash surety 10%. In the new file, given Mr. Bay, now choosing to use the last name Bay, indication that he wants to participate in the Operation Drive, that bond will be $2,500 personal. So it's going to cost him $1,500. 3 months.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Bay, if you want to hand the iPad back to the bailiffs now, please. Then they'll start processing it.
Could I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
That last one he said, I didn't quite understand it on the 25 and the bond and no personal, and he said 15 something.
Some of those you got a personal bond, some you got to post $1,500. The officers will process the paperwork and give it all to you in writing so that way you can review it.
Okay, so they'll let me know in total what I have to come up with.
You got it here in short order with the next hour or so.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I know that wasn't the most exciting salve sit, but it was a salve sit. I owed you guys one. So I saw that earlier and I got all excited and then I forgot to put it in my editor. But it was, you know, it gives me hope for him that he is willing to participate in Operation Drive. He's willing to get a public defender. He's willing to maybe start thinking a little differently. He's still filed his bupkis motions, but I digress. I feel it too, Donald Westerdale. I'm heading to bed myself. Eyes pooped, no body cams, guys. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. I'm saying it before the two start. Yeah. See, he's so excited he couldn't even spell it right. I don't know who Zach is. Sorry. Zach's not home right now. I told you when you texted me. I told you no. I also said that it was going to be an early night. I said I wasn't going to stay on long, and I've been here an hour and 40 minutes. I even cut the intro short. Yeah, we only did 25 minutes. Dave's not here, man. Zach's tire blew out. Oh, thank you so much, Speedgermans. Alright, guys, thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry that the first one had so many audio issues and poorly transcribed, but I did my best. Oh, well, I guess tonight you learn. Tough life, kid. Oh no! Damn it. Okay. One for Joey. But you gotta give me a minute. I will be right back. You gotta chair watch for a second, guys. I'll be right back. The most ferocious beast on the planet is a tiny kitten. I had to let a tiny kitten in the house. Couldn't leave her out. Sorry. Yeah, I know. They just don't understand. You my baby. I love you. I love you, tiny kitten. I love you. Yeah, here you go, baby. I'll get you more. Where did I put the jug? Oh, there I put the jug. Hello, Linda Adams. Here, girl. I'm sure Ava scrounged up any that were stray. All right. Okay. Now. No. All right, Body Cam Summit. This one is compliments of Mortimer Duke.
On April 21st, 2026, officers conducted a routine traffic stop on a vehicle with illegal tint.
Always the tint.
Hello, how we doing? Deputy Post with the Sheriff's Office. Windows are just looking a little dark, man. Can you roll it up a little bit? Up. Yep, right there, that's good. You're at a 3. Do you know what you're supposed to be at? 35. Did you buy like that? It happens a lot. People just put dark tints on there and they don't realize it. Where are you guys heading right now? You have court? Where at? Where? Where's that? What's the city? Huh? Oh, okay. You got more weed in the car? I see you got some on your lap. Huh? Listen, I don't care about a little bit of weed, guys. If you got a little bit of weed, but you just gotta be honest. You got it all over you, dude. Huh? Okay. All right. What's that? What is that? Don't reach for it. What am I crossing on right here? Huh? What? That's not, what is it?
My penis, sir.
Dude, what is that?
My penis, sir.
You got a bundle of money right there?
That's my penis, bro.
Put your hands up on the car. What do you got on you, dude?
I got my penis, bro.
This is not that, dude.
It is that.
Sir, you're flattering yourself.
No, it's not.
I promise, sir.
Okay, we're gonna take it out, okay? What is it? Huh?
My penis.
This is not your, dude.
That is.
Why don't you just be honest?
Yes.
Put the stuff down. You guys put your hands on the back of the seat. Put your hands on the back of the seat. What do you got on you?
Just told you, sir. This is my money, sir. That's it.
Okay. Put your hands on your back.
You could have been a ticket, dude.
Step out, ma'am. You got anything illegal on you? No. No? Just your weed? Okay. Step up. Leave everything in there. Nothing in your bra?
No.
Nothing? Being honest?
I don't have a bra.
Okay. Step back this way. Yeah. Sure, I understand. name and this name. Listen, I'm gonna search the car, okay? You guys got weed in plain view. There's weed under the seat where you were sitting. If you guys got something, now's your chance to be honest. Just the weed? Okay, I'm not worried about a little bit of weed, guys. All right, so just be honest. That's it? Okay. They don't even really have, like, they just got, like, little packages of weed all over.
Carefully. Very carefully.
No. She's got brass knuckles. I don't know if she's a felon. What's his name? What does she got? Hey. Don't do anything. Don't do anything dumb.
It's my money, that's all.
You told me it was tissue, now you're telling me it's money. Get it out and give it to me. Fake money.
Okay. You got more?
No.
Put your hands in the car. It's not in your pants. That's weird. Are those your pants? Are those your pants?
That's not mine. No, that's not mine.
I'm gonna show it. Like this.
No, that's not mine. That's not mine. It's not mine.
Pants.
Please, it's not mine.
You put her in your car.
Please.
Got her? Stand up. You're not under arrest yet. You're detained.
Please.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. We'll take a deep breath. You're detained. What? You know what you're getting detained for. Stop. You're detained.
You have contraband in your pants. Listen. This isn't going to make our decision any better. Make it worse.
Stop. Let's go.
Anything else in your pants?
Lebo. You hit the box.
And once again, I will just put it on the record that this is the reason I don't do drugs. Because I don't know how it has traveled to get to me.
No, you're not holding it.
Y'all gonna lock me
Aaron,
up?
open it.
You're just
I'm going to jail?
No, just
Am I going to jail?
You're detained. Sit in the car.
Please, I got
Stop.
car in the morning.
We will talk about it.
Please.
Sit in
Am I
the
going to
car.
jail?
Sit in the car now.
I got PTSD. I can't sit
We'll
here.
roll the window down.
Please.
Sit, and he can stand here. Sit on the seat.
Can I sit right here?
No, sit in the seat.
Please.
Oh my God! Listen to me. You're gonna get a resisting charge if you don't stop. That's where I'm at.
If you
I'm
don't
supposed listen to me.
Stop.
listen.
You're gonna get a second charge if you don't knock it off. Get in the car.
Yes, officer.
Right now, you're not going to jail. If you continue to act like this, you're going to for sure go to
Now
jail.
stand up.
So stand up and sit in the car.
Sit in the car.
We're going to roll
Be
the
an
window
adult.
down, and this deputy's going to sit here with you, okay?
Please don't let it close. Please don't
He
close
can
the
stand
door.
right.
Just listen for me for a
Listen.
second. You have the right to remain silent. Listen. No.
Listen.
Listen to this, okay? You have the right to remain silent. And anything you say can't be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have a confer present with you while you're being custody. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you with custody if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions pertaining to you. Do you understand?
Yes.
You want to talk to him then? Any of us?
Yes, officer.
Have you been charged with a felony before?
Yes.
What was it?
It was a couple.
Okay, so you are a felon. You are considered a felon. Okay. You also have brass knuckles in your purse.
Yeah, I just got attacked by my house by a crazy person.
You understand that's a felony, correct? You having brass
I
knuckles.
didn't know. No, I didn't know.
Okay.
I swear I didn't know.
And what's with the deal with the bottle underneath the passenger seat?
I don't know what that is. I swear I don't.
Well, okay, so then let me ask you this, okay? Who is drinking out of the bottle?
I don't know. Not nobody.
See, this is where I know you're not
didn't
telling
see-
me the truth.
Officer, I swear to God, my hands. I have an orange drink right there. I don't have.
It's not orange.
Why is your tongue milk white? That did not look normal, ma'am. It looks like you just licked the crack baggie clean. That is not okay, ma'am.
I have an orange drink right there. I don't have.
It's not orange.
What color is it?
Stick your tongue back out.
You have cotton mouth from it.
Yeah.
No, I had took my gabapentin. I have a breast condition.
Okay.
And I take my pills, and that's what I was doing.
Okay, well, so then what's the deal with the money? Who's it belong to?
It don't belong to me.
Okay, well, it don't belong to me when it was in your pants is not gonna cut it. You better give me names of who it belongs to.
Who was driving?
What?
Who was driving?
Okay. Did he hand it to you? Huh? Yes? When? Where was it on him when he handed it to you?
He had it. I don't know where it was. I was asleep. I had took my medicine and I went to sleep.
Well, why wouldn't he have just kept it with the rest of it?
I didn't know. I didn't know I was asleep. I don't know what he did. And all I saw was the police behind us. I don't have cotton mouth from drinking that lean either. Because I don't drink it.
Who in the car was drinking the lean?
I don't know who was drinking it. Nobody was drinking it while I was in the car.
Whose car is it? Hers.
It's mine.
Everything else in the car belongs to a female. There's nail stuff all over the place. So, all right, swing your feet in. You're
I'm
just
gonna close
detained. Detained still.
Hey, I'm gonna roll this window down.
He's gonna stand right here with you. Okay. Okay, fine. Can you just make sure she doesn't? Oh man. Does it have an odor to it?
Yeah, I'm sure I needed to.
Do they usually just chase it?
Well, they drink it out of that baby bottle.
How hard is this?
This? Mine.
What? Yeah, you're going to jail. Huh? Because you've got fake currency, you've got lean,
That's not my officer.
and you got brass knuckles in your phone.
That's only that brass knuckle was only.
And you have more fake money in your purse, which is obviously yours.
I swear, he put that in there. That's not mine.
Okay, well, the brass knuckles are yours.
Yes, that's about it.
You're also in possession of a weapon as a felon. Okay, well,
I didn't know.
so you can either be honest. What are you going to court for in Quincy?
The currency.
Okay, so this has already happened.
But I didn't. But that's not mine though. I was just in the car asleep. That's not mine.
Okay.
I swear to you.
All right, swing your feet in.
Am I going to jail?
Right now, yeah, you're going to jail. On the brass knuckles alone, you're going to jail.
Can I talk to him really quick?
Swing your feet in.
Please.
Swing.
Please, can I talk
You will
to him
get.
really quick?
You're not stepping out of the car. Get in the car.
Get another charge.
Stop. You are. Stop. Stop. You're going to get another charge. Get in the car. What are you doing? You're not. You're acting like a. Stand up. Stand up. What are you doing? Acting like a child.
Wait, officer, why you hurting me?
Nobody's hurting you. You're
Let's take her to Baby!
Will you stop? That door? Huh? Okay.
Casey! Oh!
You're gonna get a resisting charge if you knock it out.
Trust!
It doesn't. They're not.
Trust!
I'm gonna give you one more chance to stop.
Trust!
Let's go. Get it? Then stand up and act like it.
Oh, they're going to realize how much distress she's in, stop the entire operation, let them all get back in their vehicle, and be on their merry way. Isn't that how it always works?
Go.
There you go.
No! Don't put me in! This dog in! Don't put me in!
Get in the car.
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry.
You gotta stop. You're gonna catch more.
Put your foot in. You hurting me. You're gonna get an aggravated battery charge.
Sit down. You're about to catch a felony.
Catch another one.
You're about to catch a felony.
You're gonna get a felony.
You're about to catch it. Put your foot in. Get in the car.
Put your foot in now.
She's already got a couple.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
I was supposed to listen to me, please, 1 second. Can you please now close this door on me?
You want us to drive it open? Yeah.
Ooh, I can't breathe. Ooh.
We will open the window for
I don't
you.
got no help. I don't want to, please, I don't want to go to jail.
I understand.
I did not know the brass knuckles or nothing.
Listen, if you keep going, you're gonna have to stay there.
The woman was charged with possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, drug possession, resisting arrest, and battery on law enforcement officers. Thanks for viewing the channel.
Oh, they didn't even get her with the fake currency. Wow. Yeah, I know. Isn't that something? They can't breathe, but I bet that spicy air would really, kind of like when you eat too much wasabi, clears the sinuses. I don't have the other one that you sent me queued up, and I'm really tired. I said 1. I'm going to choose to go to bed. I'm going to completely ignore you now, Mortimer. Joey, I hope that your service people come and get you all fixed up real soon. Well, he knew it was fake, and she's already going to court in another county for already having had fake currency. They were holding it up and everything. Yeah, she's cooked. Yes, good night, everybody. I love you all. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.